Hi, and welcome to the Roofing Academy. My name is Randy Brothers, and I'm the head coach here at the Roofing Academy. I've been in the roofing industry for almost 9 years now, and before that, I was in the contracting industry for 6 years. I'm a third generation contractor, carpenter. So I grew up my whole life with grandpa and my father both being very good carpenters, very good contractors. So I just kind of followed in the footsteps. I always knew I wanted to be in construction. I always knew I had a passion for being a contractor. So I went right into it, right into college. So when I first got started in the industry, I worked for a general contractor. Started as a grunt and worked my way up to the point where I was a superintendent. I was running all their commercial and residential projects. We built tract homes, we built custom homes, we built light commercial projects. Did that for 2.5 years and learned a lot. By the time I graduated college, 6 months after that is when I first started my own construction company. So I did that for a little while. We did custom basement finish, custom remodels, decks, fences, kind of anything we can get our hands on with any sort of residential remodel work. So I did that for a couple years, but what happened was I didn't understand. I didn't pay attention to the market, and when the bottom crashed and the bottom fell out of the industry, unfortunately, I lost everything. So within 2.5 years of starting my business as a contractor in a construction world, I successfully lost it all. I got to a point where I literally had nothing left, and I had to completely hit the reset button. And when I hit the reset button, what I ended up going into insurance work as an insurance adjuster. So I became a licensed insurance adjuster and worked property and casualty claims with a couple big companies that you probably know about. But I quickly realized that being told what to do, how to do it, and being shipped off to different parts of the country on short notice and having to stay there for who knows how long, I realized that really wasn't the life for me. I didn't want to be an insurance adjuster. I just knew that if I was willing to travel and willing to be an insurance adjuster, I could hopefully dig myself out of this big hole. But through that is how I ended up finding roofing, or better yet, roofing found me. And about 8 years ago now, I completely switched into the roofing industry, and I dedicated my whole life to learning and growing and building a roofing company. So I started off as a roofing salesman, and was one of the top salesmen for one of the biggest companies in the country, and did very, very well with roofing sales. But I always knew there was more to the business than just the way it was being done and the way leadership and the way companies were operating. So I decided to start my own business, and I started a roofing company. And our first year was definitely a little bit rough. The first few years were kind of rough. We did, first year we did $500,000. Second year I think we just tipped over $1 million mark. Third year we grew even more and got into almost to 3 million. But it wasn't until I really, really, really started grinding and learning and committing myself to process and procedures and people and putting others first and really building out the infrastructure of the company that we really started seeing some really significant growth. And in the last 5 years, our company has done over $25 million in overall revenue. And we're at the point now where we've built ourselves out as one of the top rated companies in the country, not only in our local market, but in the country. I believe it's my duty at this point, and it's a goal of mine to share the best practices and share what I've learned in this industry to help the next generation of roofing contractors who are coming up to learn and grow and teach them how to do this business the right way. And that's exactly why I started the Roofing Academy. The Roofing Academy is all about helping others, and we want to create a forum and create a community of good quality people that want to build and grow their businesses the right way. And that's what we're all about here at the Roofing Academy. My job, and I feel like even my calling is to not only educate and teach the next generation, but I also want to motivate and inspire the next generation of roofing contractors. So I thank you so much for taking the time to take a look at the Roofing Academy and joining our community And I'm really excited about what's to come. We have a lot of different programs that we're going to be releasing. We have a book coming out at the end of this year, and we're also going to have a launch of our first program, which the first program is going to be all about getting started. And it's going to be a very detailed, robust, in my mind, my goal is to build out the most detailed platform of information to help a contractor go from zero to scalability as quickly and efficiently as they possibly can. So I'm dedicated to that purpose, and I hope you join me on this adventure and share your entrepreneurial journey with me as well. Thank you.